Hello everyone, my name is Benediktus I am Soegijapranata Electrical Engineer 2020. In this presentation, I will to show you how thermal power generation is work. Okay, let's go. What is thermal power generation? A thermal power generation is a power station in which heat energy is converted to electricity. Typically, water is heated into steam, which is used to drive an electrical generator. After it passes through the turbine, the steam is condensed in a steam condenser and recycled to where it was heated. This is known as a Rankine cycle. The greatest variation in this design of thermal power station is due to the different heat source. The first is fossil fuel, second is nuclear energy, solar energy, biofuel, and waste incineration are all used. Certain thermal power stations are also designed to produce heat for industrial purpose, for district heating or desalination of water, in addition to generating electrical power. So, what is the thermal power generation? We can see the diagram. The blue arrow is a flow of the water. Water flowing on pipe and transfer into boiler. The water can be controlled by control valve or recoiled with feed valve. On boiler, the water gets heating and transformed into high pressure steam, which is used to drive an electrical generator. After it passes through the turbine, the steam is condensed in a steam condenser with cooling pump. So, the turbine produces the kinetic energy and transfer to generator, where is change the kinetic energy to electricity using magnetic field, and the generator can produce the electricity with 3 phases. We can see on the right side, it is assembly thermal power generation electricity produced. Are have strengths thermal power generation? Sure. The thermal generation can be operated using various types of fuel, like solid, liquid, and gas, and can be built with varying capacity. The third can be operated in various model loading high continuity of operation. The fourth, relatively long service life. So, are thermal power generation have weakness? The answer is absolutely have. Highly dependent on the availability of fuel supply. Cannot be operated without external power supply. Requires the availability of a lot of cooling water. It must be near the beach or river. And the last one is initial investment is expensive. Let's see how thermal power generation is working.
A thermal power plant converts the chemical energy stored in fossil fuels into electrical energy that can be used in our homes and business houses. Let's try to understand this process of energy conversion. First, the coal is ground to fine powder which burns faster and thus produces more heat. After grinding, hot air is passed through the coal to remove moisture from it. This pulverized coal is then blown into the boiler, where it burns, converting its chemical energy into heat energy. This burning of coal produces ash and exhaust gases. The ash falls to the bottom of the boiler and is removed by the ash outlet systems. Collected ash is usually then sold to building industries, where it is used as an ingredient in various building materials like concrete, etc. The high temperature of the boiler converts the water present in tubes into steam. The hot steam expands in the pipes, which further leads to high pressure. This high pressure steam is then used to rotate the turbine, converting the heat energy generated in the boiler into mechanical energy. A shaft connects the steam turbine to the generator. This shaft transfers the turbine motion to the generator. The generator uses an electromagnet to convert this mechanical energy into electrical energy. After passing through the turbine, the steam comes in contact with cold water pipes. These cold pipes cool the steam so that it condenses back into water, which is then piped back to the boiler where it can be used again. In coastal stations, this cold water is pumped straight from the sea. Finally, a transformer converts the electrical energy at a low voltage from the generator to a high voltage. The national grid uses these high voltages to transmit electricity efficiently through the power lines to different power stations, which further transmits it to our homes and business houses.
After we see the process of thermal power generation, this is my end of my presentation. I want to say thank you very much for joining my presentation and see you.